So I'm a full-time fitness and health professional, and I want to answer a question which a lot of people tend to ask me on the regular. Is this muffin bad for you? And keep in mind that we can actually use this muffin to represent any kind of food which is relatively similar to this. Chocolate, cake, crisps, you get the idea. And the reason as to why I want to cover this is because unfortunately some of you believe that if you eat one muffin, then you're going to completely fuck your nutrition, completely fuck your fat loss journey, and send you into diet damnation. So let me clear this up once and for all, because your mindset when it comes to food needs a total rewiring. Now don't get me wrong, this muffin isn't necessarily healthy, at least in the traditional sense. It's not packed with protein, it's got fuck all fibre in it, and the nutrients in it are lower than my ex-girlfriend's mood constantly. But just because it's not necessarily good for you doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad for you either. Because this whole good food, bad food mindset is very illogical. It's kind of like me saying, I can't drive a Ferrari, therefore I can't drive any car at all. Like, what? Not everything you eat needs to be at the peak of the nutritional pyramid. Some food is meant to serve other purposes. Enjoyment, comfort, social reasons, convenience, celebration, and all of them are valid. Give me 2 seconds. So now I've eaten that muffin and made an absolute mess in the process. Let's break it down. What actually happened? So I've gained energy in the form of fats and carbohydrates. I feel good because food can be emotionally satisfying, and that's allowed. I stay on track because one decision doesn't define my whole day or week. What I don't do is completely spiral into chaos. I don't say to myself, oh shit, I fucked my diet, I may as well eat 4 more muffins, order a takeaway and smash up a whole packet of biscuits, but it's fine because I'll start fresh on Monday. Because that mindset, that's the real problem. It's not the muffin, it's the bullshit story which you've attached to it. Here's what I do instead, and here's what I teach all of the clients that work with me. Enjoy the muffin, log it into MyFitnessPal because it still has calories in it, even if you do feel guilty about it. And here's the most important one, move the fuck on. Because if you are trying to lose fat, then yes, ideally you try and stick within your calorie target and therefore create a calorie deficit. But if one muffin does take you over on one day out of the week, or you eat one food which isn't typically labelled as clean or healthy, it's not a big deal, especially if you don't do it consistently. Because one rainy day doesn't make a monsoon, but consistent storms, that's when the problem starts to become evident. If you do eat 3 muffins a day, every single day, for the rest of your life, and go over your calories consistently, then that's when the problems arise. But one muffin, please, come on. There is no such thing as a bad food. There are only bad habits, bad behaviours, bad beliefs, and overall bad diets. Your fat loss results don't come down to what you eat once every now and then. They come down to what you do consistently. So stop treating every food like it has some sort of moral label. Eat the muffin or the cake or whatever food you've got in mind. Enjoy them, then move on and get straight back to the things that are going to get you the goals that you want. You don't need to suffer or restrict your favourite foods in order to lose fat. You just need to be consistent enough for long enough with your overall nutrition and your overall activity. And to be honest with you, if a muffin every day helps you stick to your diet and to keep within that calorie deficit, then I actually encourage you to do it more, which not a lot of people are gonna like me saying, but fuck you. If this did help clear up quite a lot of food guilt, then I'm glad. Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe for more real talk about nutrition, fat loss, exercise, and all that good stuff. And if you DM me on the word Instagram with the word muffin, then I'll send you a free video which I've created, which is hopefully going to help rewire your brain when it comes to food guilt. Catch you in the next video. Hopefully you're not still fighting muffins. Peace.